Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? We're out here. I don't know why in the world this thing is making me rotate the camera that way, but whatever. How's everybody doing? Been a little bit since we went live. Working on the Hey buddy, what's going on? Man, it's been a minute. Give out messing with this shop, bud. Hope everything's going good for you. I don't know why my phone is making it turn sideways. That's so dumb. Because if I turn it, it's going to tell me it's going to lock up or something, I believe. See? Rotate device back. How about if I do it crooked? At the point where you can see more, but... Thomas Farms, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, man, we're getting close. We hope to get 10 put on next week. No, I don't think we're going this year, man. I think there's a chance for some of my sponsors for the racing side of the Gerrald Farm things. We might go to Matt's Trucking, Matt's Truck Show, whatever that is. That's at the same place, I believe. Yeah, got us a Yingling light. Hey, Lee, what's going on, buddy? I could walk y'all around in a minute, let you see some of the stuff. Got the lift in. Had put the side-by-side on it last night, night before last. Yeah, man, we trying. We setting. Hey, Britt, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, this is not my favorite, man. After drinking all them other stouts and all, a normal beer tastes like water now, for bad like water. I do got 4 or 5 different ones from Christmas left over. I saved one of each to drink on the live. Make sure y'all hit a thumbs up for us. But yeah, man, I'll be glad when this project's done. I'm ready to not be so sore at night. Yeah, 4 thumbs up. Thank you, Mr. Lee. I think it's 68 degrees here. About too warm to be in this little thin jacket. Only reason I'm still in it is because using the pockets. Just got finished putting the purlins on this side for the 10. Actually, I don't know how to point, but you see them things right there. That's where the 10's gonna screw to on the sides. Look how straight that wall is, y'all. Kill for 68. Man, I posted about getting that truck shipped from Michigan. I think we're gonna get it next week. I think we about got it lined up now with a couple different companies. But it's 60-some degrees up Michigan where he's at. Let me move. You can see the lift. I'm trying to move it. Sorry for it so jerky. See what I was telling y'all about the lift would be recessed in the ground. Now this hydraulic hose right there, there's a hole. I've got a hole with a pipe right there. that comes over here right beside the tripod for the hydraulic unit. Upper 50s there today. Still cold. Yeah, man, we about to get it. That's one door opening. There's another door. Done a little short yesterday. Somebody was asking about some kind of bracing. But we got, it's braced. Some of these here, the bottom ones, that there's a 2x8, that'll stay. All these right here that you see, like that'll come out. Them 2x4s will come out. They're not in the building here. That's just to make me feel safe walking up there. $50s all next week. Good work for you. You on vacation again? Man, you must get 6-8 weeks a year. And what we do, I say we, that's referring back again to that rat in my pocket. You see the purlings? I call them purlings up there where the 10 screws to. You see them, they run the whole length. I use 5/4 decking board instead of 1-bys because they're a true 1 inch on the roof. That's what we screwed the 10 to. Yeah, he got a new truck. I seen that the other day. I used a full decking board up here because you walk on it. And on the walls, like the purling right there, that is one ripped in half. So it's a 3 5/8 by 1 inch that we use on the wall. And actually we use them for ladders to go up when we build them. So it'd probably be plenty strong on the roof half, but what's everybody been up to? What's the plans for the weekend? We're staying around home. I think next weekend we might hit the road with the motorhome and go somewhere. This weekend we're gonna lay low, and my son is up in West Virginia riding side by sides. I think it's Man, West Virginia he went to. And I tell you what, this here beer is about done. I'm gonna go grab a craft beer in a minute while we on here chatting. At least I can drink a good beer. Give me 1 second, y'all. Don't run off. Might be a quiz. Bring in the whole box, or y'all can choose one. I think once we get the new shop here going, set up and everything, I think we're gonna get back to bringing y'all along a little more. Hey, IP. This was some of my Christmas present, and I have drank some of them. I'm going to watch some local wrestling, I believe. All right. This was part of my Christmas present. It's Aloha Island Pale, Gold Cliff IPA, I've had the whole box in my refrigerator. Longboard Island Lager and Big Wave. Just showing y'all what we got. And 1 can, a tropical little thing, IPA. I'm gonna do the tropical thing. How about that? Man, that. Thanks, man. I'm telling you, I sure wish I'd have known some of y'all to come over and help me this week. Putting all them rafters up. We just finished putting all the purlins up to put the tin on. I say we, that's that rat in my pocket again. But now we started IP, and y'all that's just coming in, started putting the purlins on the side wall here for the tin to screw to. There's one roll-up door, there's another roll-up door, and there's gonna be a service entry door. I can't show you, but it's on. I can show you in a minute. It's on that side wall. There's a difference between wrestling and okay. See, that's how beer's supposed to taste now. I told y'all a lie. I told y'all that was the door. That's the original door. That's going away. I posted on Facebook moving that wall by myself with the trailer and using the scissor lift that's in the floor now. I come and watched. I'm hoping to put the tin on it next week. If everything goes good. I'm a little skeptical when it comes to ordering my tin. I like to have everything finished so I can pull the tape measure, because I hate to order it because when we order it, you order it pre-cut, ready to go. Just got home for dinner. What'd you have? Applebee's. I was just scared. The reason I done that, I was scared to put my tractor on the new concrete. The tractor's 10,000 pounds, if what I Googled was correct. And the concrete was only like 6 days old then, and I was scared to put my tractor on it. Sit back. While watching. Yeah, and I was gonna do it on my side-by-side originally. I was gonna jack it up and set it on the roll cage of the side-by-side. And the only reason I aborted that plan is the side-by-sides are so jerky with the clutch system on them. I didn't think by myself I'd be able to balance it and drive the side-by-side, where the scissor lift on the trailer, once I got it up, my truck, you can ease and real easy with your pickup truck. A roll-up door, yeah. And that hole there, that's going to be the same roll-up door that used to come into my shop. That's going to be the race car bay right there. That's the one that's got the lift in the floor right here. This door is going to be a bay for my son to work on the side-by-sides in. And we're doing a little experimenting over here. We ain't for sure, but I think he's going with a coil-up door, where mine's a regular roll-up garage door. Mine is 8 foot, but I think I'm gonna cut a foot off the back of the track back here and add it to the bottom of the door. Why, you ask? Just to make the door go higher up in the rafters to be out the way of the lift. But we can close the door. I mean, if you're doing something, like if I put my pickup truck in here, which the side-by-side goes all the way up with no problem. The pickup truck probably will. You might have to close the door down if you go to max height, the 52-inch lift. Is anybody going to the farm show? I think Gerrald Farms asked me last week, and Thomas just asked, and Anthony Brown, I've been chatting with him some. Up Michigan, was wanting to go, but I think with my road plates obligation, my sponsorship with the race car side, I think they go into the truck, Matt's truck show, or Matt's, whatever it's called. I understand it's at the same place. You might can make it work without the opening. Depends on how close it is, Britt. Going Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I was really wanting to go. Like I said, them guys changed because they went last year and I was able to hang out with them. But they're talking about going to the truck show this year. Calling for a rain in a lot of places, looks like online for the weekend. That's a whole lot better beer. It's gonna be my eyes are so bad, y'all, it ain't even funny. If I wasn't so busy with the shop, I would try to went also to that one. But with the stuff on the shop, and now we're behind on the race car because we're working on the shop. I think the North Carolina Speed Weeks is the last weekend of February, or the first weekend of the last few days of February, the first weekend of March. Don't know if we'll get to make that. Depends on how fast we get this building finished. Yeah, if your roller's 9 foot, that's tall. But you can always, well, if you want your tractor to go yada yada, you got to make that work. But if your door is a little too much, you can run it up or angle it back. Might have to change the dates. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up if you haven't. That's a strap. There's actually 3 of them that we run left to right to keep the width right when you set in the rafters. Hey Mark, what's going on, buddy? I just got through a while ago putting some wood up, and I said I'm gonna jump on here for a few minutes and give me an excuse to drink a beer with y'all. We got to come up with a sign to go on the front of the building. There's that's one of our signs that we hang at the racetrack when we reserve a spot for parking. Trying to figure out what we want to do as far as the sign goes on the building. How y'all guys looking for hay? If any of you have cows, I counted up earlier. Right now we got enough hay, I think, for 14 weeks from today. Yeah, we got 14 weeks worth. of hay on the ground. I think that's like what, May the 17th, May to something, middle of May. To be sure, we'll have some grass green by then. If it keeps staying in the 60s like it is now, it'll be green before then. Right now, we feed 4, 8, 12, 16, 18 bales a week. We feed 18 bales a week right now. We cut our herd down again. Got a bunch of yearlings we're going to get rid of again. We've made some arrangements for some hay. One of my hay fields that we work on, is a partnership field, and I've reached out to the guy that we worked that field for and already worked it out to go ahead and pick up some of that hay, being we know it. You know, we baled it and everything, so we'll probably go ahead and pick it up. 100 rolls or so off of him from this year, from last year now. I just hate buying hay, man. I hate to bale hay all summer and buy it. It does depend. That's what I was trying to figure out in my head. It's going to depend. I mean, that number can go from 18 to 20, 24 easy, and it could drop down a fuzz. Yeah, it could. That number changes. People ask, well, they used to ask a lot about hay. You know, when we would try to explain to them that they're just because this week they might eat 18, next week they might eat 14, the next week they might eat 26. But we feed hay year round here. I keep hay out all summer. Some guys do, some don't. I tell you what though, I'm glad that I don't have all the other heads that I used to have to feed. I remember feeding 40 some bales a week. I do not miss that. They saying that there's less beef growers now than a long time, and maybe it will get better. I mean, maybe things will continue shaping up for the beef producer, but I don't see it yet. Hey, Steve Mack, what is going on, buddy? I meant to text you. Actually, I did try to text you, but I don't know if it went. We're going good, man. We sitting out here. We old school live in the night. These new guys don't remember Steve sitting out in the front of the shop doing a live. Yeah. If my phone is on my Wi-Fi at the shop, it won't text you some reason. Like yesterday when I sent you that picture of the shop, I had to cut the Wi-Fi off, and I didn't cut the Wi-Fi off a while ago. If I cut the Wi-Fi off, I couldn't go live. Well, that was a tropical little thing, IPA. That was pretty good. It's a good excuse, I said, Steve, to get on here and drink a beer. What is this one? Longboard. I think me and the wife might hit the road. 56 there, yeah, it's warmer than that here. I think I'm gonna drink this one next. That'll save us 3 for the next live stream. These is part of my Christmas present. I hope it's, oh my goodness. Good thing is I'm right here at the front shop. I should be able to find a wrench easy. There's all this junk I got scattered and maybe not. I'm coming. Look at that. Craftsman wrench will do it every time. Let me go ahead and put this wrench back. I fuss at my son for not putting stuff back. Let me get out of the way so somebody's new coming in here. You can, sorry for the shakiness. I can show you there's the lift. Recess down in the floor. There's a door. And the lift works good. I put my side-by-side on it the other night, just piddling around. Put my daughter's car on it earlier. Pretty good. If you're wondering why the screen is cockeyed, somehow it's got me in landscape or portrait, or whichever one's the vertical mode that I don't like. What's everybody's plans for the weekend? I see y'all still don't like to talk. But like I said, I'm hoping that to finish the shop up, get the 10 on it next week. If not absolute worst, the following week. Then once we get the race car in here and have a designated spot for it, hope to bring y'all along more in the shops, because we're going to have more fab room. Haven't had to shovel snow this year. That's good. We're going to hope to bring y'all along more. We picked up a new motor again a couple weeks back for the race car. Right now we're trying to make a decision on picking up another one. We know we got a few things to change on the one we got, and I found another one. We might pick it up for parts, because I know some of the stuff that's damaged on ours is on that one new. We could pick that car up and either use the parts or take stuff off of our car and give that car a shot. Not sure yet which way we're going to go. But it's time to be making decisions. This is a little too citrusy for me. My son, he's wanting to insulate the shop. Here, where our shop is, y'all guys has been here, Steve Mack, Mr. Monty Buzzard, and Brian SLC. Y'all know our shop is in the shade mostly. So 80% of our heat's gonna come in through the roof. I think we should just insulate the roof of this part and the existing building. My son's wanting to do that, but he's also wanting to do the walls out there. He's wanting to put heat and air in the shop. I need to ask him if he's going to put the light bill in his name. If he's going to take the light bill out of Gerrald Farms and put it in his name, then we'll go ahead and go with that. If he's going to leave it in Gerrald Farms, we might run fans. I do want to thank all the guys that showed up and helped us pour our concrete. We poured our own. We've always poured our own. Yeah, which now, y'all know, in my old building there, I've got an office, right? And I think it's 10 foot by 20 foot, my office. And it has heat in there, and will run you out of it. And I mean, if we're not fabbing and welding, the light bill is nothing. Because the heater air don't have to run but seconds. It don't run long at all. But when you try to heat all this, I think it's going to get expensive. Which now, I've got a torpedo heater, and a lot of guys complain about torpedo heaters. I think if you aim it out the roll-up door when you fire it up, that's when they normally smoke. So if you'll fire it out the door, once it gets clean, turn it inside, heat the shop up to where you want it, then a small heater will maintain it. $140,000. Yeah, that's what I've got. 140, 150 something, 190. It's a jet heater, I call it. Only thing I don't like is they're loud. And like I said, then they smoke at the beginning of a fire up. But I thought about putting a hole in my wall with, like, say, a 10-inch steel duct. You can have that heater outside, say, under your airport where your air compressor's at. Have it sitting under there. Go outside, fire it up. Then once it fires and heats up, then turn it, slide it up to that duct, and let it blow the hot air in your shop. Then it's outside and maybe won't be so loud. And I don't know what in the world has got my lips being so darn chapped. I ain't never had to wear chapstick all the time. I've got a small propane torpedo I picked up. Shot out a large, huge flame. Wow. Yeah, I picked up a little propane one. I mean, it's probably just say 80 or 50, 75,000. I don't remember. Normally, I run diesel in it, Britt. I have put kerosene, but it's not real easy to get kerosene here. Which one you run in yours, Britt? You like the kerosene better or the diesel better? Y'all, I tell you, something happened the other day with my grill that I've never experienced. Now, I've got a bunch of pit bosses. Y'all seen me share them over the years. My new one is pretty high tech, you know. It's a lot of bells and whistles, and I put a Boston butt on it. Had a big fat cap though, but I put the fat cap down like I always do, and I've never had any issues out of it like that. But that thing flamed up the other day and about ruined my meat. Kerosene. Thinking the diesel will be cleaner. Yeah, like I said, I mainly get diesel because I've got diesel. You know, we normally run diesel in it, but I have put kerosene just to see. And I tell you what, I really think, I don't remember the name of the red and black heaters. The red and black jet heaters, my father-in-law's got one. Mine is orange. I can't remember the name of it, but his is a lot cleaner smelling than mine on fire up and shut down. His is thermostat controlled and all. And mine is on and off. If y'all just coming in, hit the thumbs up for us. I think y'all talking about the farm show in Louisville. I think Kayla, Chronicles of Kayla's gonna be there. She'll be at the Massey Ferguson booth. So if y'all go, y'all should stop by the Massey booth and tell Kayla, hey. You always got a thermostat. I had trouble with mine. I wish I could remember the name of that sucker. But a couple things malfunctioned on it, and I jumped on Amazon and ordered them and got it back going. But if we insulate the shop, you know, like I said, we'll use the torpedo to knock it down real quick and then turn on a propane one or something that's clean to keep it down. It was yellowish. I probably got videos on mine where I ordered the parts a couple years back. Yeah, so if y'all go, stop by the Massey Ferguson booth and see Chronicles of Kayla. She'll be there. My wife just texted me and said she got me some food. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Tony, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, man, I was out here at Give Out, putting boards up and dragging stuff up a ladder, and I said I'm gonna jump on live for a few minutes and chat, and then that led to drinking a cold beer. But I was telling everybody earlier that with the new addition on the shop here, we hope to get back to doing a live a little more regular, and get back doing videos. You know, we're gonna have a designated area here. If y'all don't race, it's hard to understand. The racers that watch know what I'm talking about. It's hard to show everything. But when we were building this shop here, we got a bunch of that in mind. I didn't think of that when I got the race car and started. But now we're adding on. We're going to have a bigger, like right here in the original shop, we're going to have a lot bigger fab area now. So fabricating stuff. So if y'all still want a custom implement or something built, or whatever you need built, welded, fabricated, we're going to have more room to do it. Plan on putting a brake in, maybe a press shear down the road, you know, and looking forward. I mean, we've not quit YouTube before. We just stepped back and had a bunch of other things going on, and that took us away for a little bit. But we've been planning the whole time on how to come back and maybe come back better. Done a lot of thinking with the drone, how we used to do drone videos. But when us getting paid from YouTube, it's hard to do the drone stuff legally, you know, without getting in trouble. So if you're interested in a drone, I might get rid of my stuff. Yeah, it is slow. So if you're interested in I've got a DJI Spark with 8 or 10 batteries, I'm guessing, I don't remember. Hell, I ain't even seen it in 6 months. It's in the office. Tons of extra parts, and I might entertain getting rid of that because I do not use it because I don't want to get in trouble. Ain't done anything with it yet. I like the footage and all, but like I said, if you get paid for your drone footage and you're supposed to have a commercial license for it, and that's why I quit using it, because I was not going to no classes, and mine's registered and got the license, but not a commercial license to get paid, and I'm just not going through all that to do it. But I don't need to let it sit in there and all them batteries go bad. I reckon I could use it and put the footage on my daughter's channel. Her channel is not monetized, and it'd be cool to do it at the racetracks. How long have we been here? Wow, we've been here 40 minutes. Well, yeah, it's crazy. But, excuse me, a lot of things are. Well, I reckon I'm going to hop on off of here. It's been about 40 some minutes. Yeah, I don't know about the minis. I don't know all that stuff. All I know is if you get paid, if you monetized on YouTube, then you're getting paid for that video. And if that video has drone footage in it, if you can't prove it, this is what I heard, this is what I hear, and this is what I've asked people that know stuff more than I do, because I don't know nothing about all that shit, I ain't gonna lie. But I ask because I don't want to get in trouble and have to pay a fine or something crazy. But what I understand and what I've been told is if you're monetized, I'm monetized on YouTube, which means I get paid. And if I post a video with my drone footage in it and I get paid, then I'm supposed to have a commercial license for my drone footage, or I'm supposed to have a receipt showing where I paid somebody to fly that drone for me that has a license for me to have that footage. Now, but I mean, I'm not saying there ain't a way around it, because I don't know if there's a way around it. But that's what I've understood. So that's all I know. But I still have some up from back before then. And I think they're great footage, putting the combines or peanut harvesters or cotton pickers or subsoiling or strip tilling, whatever you're doing, man, it makes some good footage. It's about getting money too. Yeah, it's about getting paid too. You can fly it on your own all you want. I can fly mine till the donkeys come flying home. But when you start getting paid, that changes stuff. Hey, Brian. Well, I can tell y'all, Mr. Steve Mack, I met him from a drone community, and he's come over to be the chief here on my Gerrald Farms stuff, and become a great friend. And I've asked him a bunch of questions because he'd be on a bunch of drone community stuff, and I was on a drone show when I found a drone crashed in my cow pen. I think his name was Ken Herron, and he was one of the huge drone guys. And off the record, him talking to me, he helped advise me in the same stuff that I'm telling you. Well, y'all, it's been 40-some minutes. I'm fixing to close her down, but I appreciate all of y'all coming in. Brian, nice to see you, man. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. The thumbs ups is weak. But just wanted to share a little bit of the shop, drink a beer with y'all. We hope to be back doing the lives on a more regular basis and sharing videos again. So make sure you subscribe. Ring the bell so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, y'all. Y'all have a good one.